Hello everybody. If you can't tell by the title of this video, yes, I am trying Linus Spacehead again, but let me explain why. I was on the Retro Achievements website, which, if you haven't checked it out, it's pretty cool. Another one of my viewers told me about it, and basically it lets you play older games and other players make achievements for them. Kind of like, how the PS3 and Xbox 360 and so on and so forth give you achievements now. So, somebody decided to make a Linus Spacehead achievement set. And wasn't looking too forward to it. But they found out something that's important that actually makes this game, dare I say, somewhat fun. Because I actually did complete it. They figured out how to get the passwords. So what you have to do, which I will show you just now, is when you're in one of these towns, pause it and then hit start and select at the same time, and it will give you the password. Yeah, that is how you get a password. That's it. So, and the nice thing is, there are infinite continues, basically, because once you look up that password, it automatically inputs it into that password screen. So, basically, it makes the game a lot easier to play because, well, I don't know, you don't have to worry about losing up all your lives. So I actually did complete it like 2 weeks ago. I was kind of shocked. Getting kind of sucks, but I mean it's not awful. But there are some very frustrating parts at the end. But we're gonna see how far I can get. I'm gonna try finishing it for you guys and actually play it in its entirety. So we'll see what happens. I'll give you credit for the. Oops. I actually don't remember your name, dude, so I know it's just a bunch of the letters, otherwise I'd give you credit right now, so don't worry. I will give you credit in comments. Give you a little shout out. Apparently he found it because he was scouring the internet. He found, and it took him a while, but he did find the manual to this game, and apparently it's like a 2-page thing, that's it. And on the back of it tells you how to get the password. But believe it or not, I actually started enjoying this game until the end. And it started getting a little too frustrating, but I was also trying to get all the candies because that was a couple of achievements. So. One of the most frustrating things is that coin. But I'll explain that once I get there. And yes, I'm skipping all the text. I don't want to give away the story too much. If you really want to read it, you can go ahead and keep pausing the damn thing. Surprisingly, I only had to use the FAQ once, and that's just because the one item I was trying to use, I wasn't using it the right way. I felt like an idiot, but hey. You probably already knew that. I will say, though, that after playing it and finishing it, I think I was a little unfair in the game. I mean, it's more frustrating, I think, that if you don't know the password, you have to keep playing these old levels. But once you are actually able to progress into the game a little bit, it's actually not bad. I'm actually thinking about doing another full review on it, just to be fair to it, because I kind of feel bad. It'd be the first time I would ever redo a game and rescore it. Oops. Wrong command. Hate those jumps. That is the one thing that still pisses me off about it, is that there are still jumps like that that can just frustrate you. I knew that was going to happen. That was a dumb move. One thing I will say, though, is if you do play the game, even if you don't want to write the passwords down, make sure that you're at least bringing up that password screen. Because if you don't, it only remembers the last password you got. So at this point, if I would lose all my lives, it would basically put me back to the beginning of the game. Not something I would really want. Especially if I'm trying to play this whole thing for you guys. Do I think I can do it? Probably. The final levels are really a pain, though, because they really test your platforming. One thing I do wish this game had was on the map screen you can move between areas a little more freely. Instead of having to go between one to the next to the next. Minor nitpick, but... Stop playing alive so I'm not going to worry about the password again. Yeah. Actually, I should probably went back there, but... Oh well. Oh crap, I forgot to get the passports. One thing that irritates me, though, is that some of these platforms are too, logically too high for your jumps, but you can still make them just because the game allows you almost to climb. I remember saying that in my review, but I just wanted to mention it anyway. But I have said that I was determined to finish this game, and I have, so let's see if I can do it again. I have to head back. Need snaps, man. He talks like that all through the game, though. There's actually a cutscene sort of thing later on in the game. Oops. Now let's head back. I hate these two areas. Because there's so many of those platforms that you don't think are going to make it, but they just kind of climbs up on them. Like that. It's just pisses me off even to this day. Whoa, I didn't think I was going to make that one. I've learned to be patient in this game too. You don't want to just keep rushing forward. It's bad news. Some of the music actually isn't bad. Let's clear this quick. Some of the animations take way too damn long though, like the teleportations. I'm gonna do this puzzle. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit. This one took me a little while to figure out. Mainly because I didn't know I had to press select in order to do the other one. Ah, damn it. As I said, this one took me a little while just because I can't stay in this puzzle. You have to get both of them on the other side. That's essentially what you're trying to do. Oh, that's right. I think I have to get the other guy over the flashing one. The clone. You know what? Screw it. I might as well just do this one now. If I can. Oh, that's going to let me get, though. Perfect. Oops. Basically, that little glowing around lives almost gives them like a flashlight kind of look. It doesn't help much, but you need it in this next area. That's what basically allows you to get that circle. Now I just have to remember which order to do this thing in. Nice thing is if you die, it actually lets you see where all the platforms are for a second. See, the game doesn't really give you enough room to see where you're supposed to go, so you have to make a lot of blind leaps there. So yeah, the game definitely is still frustrating. It's just a little bit more bearable once you know about the passwords. I know, I just can't shut up about the damn passwords. Oh. And passwords aren't too bad to write down, but putting them in could be a bitch. Like if you decide to stop the game and then resume it later. Oh, so apparently it's a cliff. Awesome. Wow. Apparently I suck today. Actually, down there. So many freaking leap of faiths. There we go. I'm gonna head back there. Thankfully, you don't have to clear that anymore, so. Because it's just like a normal level. Once you're done with it, you're done. Let's see if I can get the other puzzle done quick. Too bad you can't get rid of this shit you don't need anymore. At least not until later on in the game. Once you get off of this world, it deletes everything you don't need. But then you have so many items in your inventory, it's just a pain. Let's try this again. There we go. Just have to wait for it to go away. Any day now. Run, Linus, run! Come on. Disappear. No. Not want to do that. Give it a minute, see what happens. Pretty sure this one is the clone. But just for shit's sake, let's switch and see what happens. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm on the wrong one. Could be that stupid. Or not. Alright, so what do we do? I'm gonna try leaving this area. I don't know if it's gonna let me proceed. Puzzle should be working now. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video because I don't want to waste all this time, so I'll give it a second. Alright, so I got both of them just off the screen, so. And my phone is ringing. Of course. I will be right back. And I am back. Not like you could really notice the difference because I could pause the video, but you know. That's right, it's going this way. Just damn telemarketers. Now I'll say it like this. Around this point was where I stopped playing the game for the review. So a lot of these levels you may not have seen if you only know it from my review. That defeats the purpose, doesn't it? So, if we go down to password, bingo. Granted, this level I never did, but yeah, well, I might have. But If I go to the right, there's a couple levels I did, but after that, it's all new shit. So, because I was never really able to get too far in this game. It actually kind of shocks me how little I've actually got through for the review. I don't know, maybe if the game had better controls and they weren't sliding all over the place. But hey, opinions. Which I can't go any further there because I don't have the surfboard yet. There's like almost like a little, sort of like a bonus game, but not, because you can still die in it. Where you're actually on a surfboard going through the ocean. It's pretty cool, actually. I died a few times, but once you get to know where the enemies are, it's not so bad. Actually, I should probably go and get the $50 now. There's an area a little bit further in. There's like 2 more action scenes, but basically Linus gets a driving license, but you have to pay $50 for it. So in order to do that, you have to keep playing the slot machine until you get 51, because if you only get 50 and give them all 50, you can't get any further. Because there's other areas, and you only get that 1 coin in the beginning of the game. So it's literally using this a bunch of times until you strike it. And then there's another part later on in the game where you have to pay another 50. And then one of the final puzzles of the game, you have to get even more money. That was actually somewhat simple. That'll hold me over for a while. This game does have its own brand of, like, lame humor, I will say that, with the whole linoleum flooring theme. But as I said, I think I might have been a little unfair during the review. I think I was more so frustrated just because I couldn't get anywhere because of the passwords. Oops. Oh, maybe it's... Oh, shit. I'm about to say, maybe it's me, but I feel like I've gotten better at the game, but I might have just jinxed myself. Oh my god, maybe I did jinx myself. I almost did it again, too. I didn't think I was going to make that jump. I didn't think I was going to make that either. That up. Now I have to head back again. Do those stupid lightning flash things. Shame you can't skip this map scene, but whatever. So I'd have a couple small little minor nitpicks, but as I said, once you know how to get the password in there, it makes the game a lot more bearable. Because you figure the graphics really aren't that bad. Music, some of it's good, some of it's bad. Like, God, I can't stand these stages. I knew I was going to do that. Somehow I knew I was going to do that. Oh, no, no. And music is definitely creepy enough. Like, it definitely gives you that vibe. There we go. So I have to head all the way back because you need this in order to get to over here. But at the same time, you can't enter this teleport machine. You have to use the key to go back there. So I'm gonna head all the way back again. There is a lot of bouncing around in this game, which I'm not that concerned with. I don't mind backtracking as long as it's useful. And in an adventure game like this, it makes sense. Oh, it is right there. Duh. Now I can get that rubber stopper and get to the other half Dodgy City. I have to use a plug in there. It's an odd-looking surfboard. I'm sorry. Might as well clear this area out, then head back and do the surfboard part, which is roughly half the game. That was a little close. No, damn it. Get the password. Thankfully, there's only 2 of these areas. There's no more. So once you clear these, you're good. This one is the bigger pain, though, just because of that end part. You thought I fell to my doom, didn't you? Oh, come on. I want to at least get this area out of the way because I cannot stand it. Of all the levels in the game, I think this is my least favorite. I accidentally slowed down there. That was dumb. Fresh 4 lives, so. Oops. Oops. So now I'm just trying to rush it. This is a game that our patience definitely pays off. I don't know why I keep doing that. I know that dude's there. There we go. Oh, thank God. It just disappears. But now I have a driver's license, so now I can get my missile targeting device. Which it sounds like a weapon, but it's not. It sucks. It'd be so nice to have a weapon in this game, but I guess that's part of the theme of it is, you know, it's all about jumping. You'll see what that missile targeting device is for soon. Of course I can't go in the door from that far away. Oh, I thought that's what... No, maybe not. Guess I gotta wait a little bit further. Alright, well, in that case... Actually, since I'm up this way, I'm gonna head over here and try to get more coins. May as well bring it back over 50. So I shouldn't need this anymore, this game. Oops. So close to it so far. Basically, the game will not allow you to go below 1 unless you spend exactly 50. So if you have 1 left, you're always going to win. But then you only have 50, so you still have to get more. Make sense? Probably not. Oh, crap. Oh, wait. Yeah, we'll head this way, see what happens. Now I have the surfboard, I can go over that way. It's like some of the most pathetic looking creatures ever. That's the level. Very simple. Ah, that's right. Pick up the fuse wire. I don't think that guy ever actually lets you go through. Because I don't think you ever actually find a visa. You have to use those caves in order to get to Leningrad. I think. Don't quote me on that. I don't remember anymore. I know I just played the game like 2 weeks ago, but that's besides the point. Now we head all the way back. It's probably quicker just to walk rather than using the teleport. Because the teleports are more just for the puzzles. Oops. I love how the game does like tease you a little bit. Like I accidentally tried to pick up the whole town, and it's like, don't use the scenery. Oh, that's right. That's what I'm supposed to do. You get this stupid mini game. Now I have the driver's license. Are you Larry Flint? There's that shortcut. It's not worth it. And you really don't even have to win this. All you have to do is just complete 3 laps in that time. Which is actually harder than it sounds, because if you fall in any of those holes, you have to start the lap all over, and then you may as well just wait it out, because you're not going to pass. Is it me, or is this like the Space Jam theme song? So I'm gonna play this careful. I should be alright. Codemasters must really like Far Out, because you also got Far Out and Ultimate Stuntman too. They also developed, but also, oh, am I freaking idiot? Don't answer that, but anyway, yeah, Codemasters developed Ultimate Stuntman 2, and every time you beat a level in that, it would say Far Out, so. I didn't think it was gonna make that. Shit, it wasn't gonna make that though. Shame there's like no sound effects when those things explode. Although I find it kind of funny, like their animation when they do explode. It's like they're trying so hard. I don't think there's anything else I can do in here. Yeah. Now I'm going to use that. Because you need that missile targeting device. God damn it. You need that missile targeting device in order to fire that missile and blow up that wall. That's all it is. Gotta get that driver's license, or gotta get that device. I don't remember how now. I thought I had to do with that driver's license. Alright, that was a phone call. Work. I feel like every time I'm at home is when they call me. Anywho, I got the missile targeting device. I forgot you need the other 2 items. And then he'll give you the missile targeting device because he's like, oh, you have everything else to build a bomb. Yeah. Where the hell is... I don't want to grab... Did I? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, that's right. You get that in a later thing because it lets you jump higher, which lets you get to another level. So much backtracking. Oops. This is 4 items. You need the gunpowder. Oops. I thought it was the gunpowder. Oh yeah, the fuse wire. Oh. Yeah, it is that one. And use the match on the wire. Pretty sure you shouldn't be staying that close to a rocket after it goes off, but hey, what do I know? Another one of the most infuriating levels and level designs coming up soon. I think it's actually after this one. Whoa, I cleared that thing. Come on now. Yeah, if this was made an action game, I think it would actually be somewhat enjoyable. Almost like a Mario style game. Just give me a freaking weapon, I swear. Did not think I was going to make that. Knew I was going to make that one. That was a stupid move. I should have just kept running. Password this shit. Usually those things explode when you get close to them, but sometimes I swear it doesn't activate. Like this one here. I just don't think it ever wants to blow up, so... Oh, come on! I don't get how I can jump those big-ass egg things early in the game, but... God forbid I jump a freaking little bomb-like creature. Just by looking at the length of this video, I'm actually going to separate into 2 parts. So once I clear the first world, I'll stop it, make a second video for the second part, which is much shorter, but I don't want this thing to be a 20 gig file, because then it's going to take my ISP forever to upload it. Shit. Or, more accurately, me forever to upload, because my ISP is shit. So I guess for living in the middle of nowhere, I guess. Better not rush that one. Oh, that one's actually detonating. Amazing. It's gonna say, watch me just fall anyway. Right now, I gotta make this jump. Finally. I saw there was a little thing over here. Come on, detonate. There we go. So this is where I pick up this key. Now I have to head back to another teleporter, because it gives you like super jumping, which allows you to jump that chasm there. But the problem is, since this one only accepts incoming calls, you can't teleport somewhere and then teleport back. You have to walk all the way back and then use the teleporter. Some of the backtracking in this game is a little overdone. I don't think I'm going to have to head up back here anymore, though. Now we head back. That way I can clear this causeway. So literally, it just jumps over it. This is probably one of the most infuriating levels I have ever played. If you're going... Whoa. If you're planning to get all the candy, this one will make you go crazy. Yeah, I was screwed there. I'm grabbing the password now before I forget. Because those things spit out those projectiles at random. And if you're wondering, those platforms on the bottom where you see the candy, you can actually jump on those. It's a little misleading. See what you can do. Just jump right... Shit. I just want to show you that. So, at least now you know. I would say this might be the hardest level of the game. Those dark levels might be most frustrating, but this is probably the most challenging. Huh, that wasn't so bad, actually. And then the game actually gets a little bit easier in these points. It's a little futuristic. Ah, crap. Did I save? I don't think I saved. Did I? Oh, I'm a dumbass. Fuck! Alright, let's see if I can clear that again. God, I hate myself right now. That was dangerous, because if that thing would have spit those things out, probably would have gotten screwed. Wow, that... Okay, I'm proud of myself on that one. Let's try this level again. So I'm not worried about the candies at this point anymore. Oh, I did it again. I remember that time. I did just do that. Yeah, it's an easy one. And some of these jumps just don't look like they're doable. Now what we do is... This teleporter lets you teleport around, and there's a door up higher where you get the camera, which is what you need, because when you go to Earth, you have to teleport it. Or take a picture of it. Basically, the whole premise of the game is Linus was traveling, he saw Earth, nobody believes him, so he's trying to make a trip back. So he's trying to find all the items in order to get him back. Which is why he needs a car and a driver's license and a camera, because he wants to prove that he was there. think this is the last time you actually need that coins. Now when you move, it just warps all over. And this is where you get a camera. This is one of those games where every time you jump, you feel like tensing up your shoulders, too. It's like you're almost jumping with the game. Because you don't know if you're going to make it or not. Every jump feels like life or death. Maybe I'm just being too dramatic. Because it's definitely possible, too. That one's an easy level. I wonder if it actually only takes 24 seconds. I don't think it does because there's that cutscene. And that's the end of this level. And of course you can't skip this. Although I will say there's actually kind of an impressive little cutscene. And we are now on Detroitica. This is not Earth. You actually do visit Earth. You don't actually play in it, but it's part of the ending. So, I'm going to stop the video here, and we'll pick up at part 2.